All right. Good evening, Margie.
Good evening, Lynn. Thank you for helping me get out the notice on the meeting. That was greatly appreciated.
No problem.
So tonight, our theme is dark and moody. And we have a number of paintings to show you. The idea came about because it was kind of a dark and moody kind of month all the way around in my book. I know that, unfortunately I had COVID for 10 days.
Oh,
so that would be very moody.
Sorry.
It happens. Anyhow, why don't we start with you, Lynn, showing us some examples of your work.
Oh, wow.
Do we have them available or not?
I do. I have to grab them though, but they were on the email.
This is true.
So does anybody have any right here they can start with while I grab mine?
I got one.
Yay.
Okay. Go ahead, Chris, and I'll be right back.
Oh, wait. You got to share my screen.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, share content.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I pinned you. Well, wait, let me make sure I spotlight you. Hold on. Okay.
So I got to, oh, wait.
Now you're spotlighted. So can everybody see Chris large?
Can you, I'm going to bring up my, can you
Yep.
see this? Can you see that picture?
I can see, oh, in the mirror? Where am I looking, Chris?
Well, if you, right, I think I need to maybe share my screen here, maybe, huh? But it says host disabled participant screen sharing.
Oh, I did, huh? Okay, try to share content. Would that be it?
The what?
I have screen. How about that?
No, let's see. Nope, it's still, oh wait, here goes something.
Here goes something.
Dot where screen, yeah. Nope, All
right, let me stop it then, Chris, and let me try a different way.
Okay.
I just made it so you can share now.
Oh, you did. Thank you, Liz.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Can you see that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Okay. My concept here, or what this is this is the Taos Pueblo in New Mexico.
Oh,
and when I was at IAPS a couple of years ago, I photographed it, and I photographed it in broad daylight in sun. And I got an idea that that building is the longest occupied building in the United, in the country. That people have been living there for 1,000 years.
wow.
They're still living there. So I had the concept that I wanted to do some kind of painting that illustrates all the souls that have lived there and have gone on. And I did some research to try to find out what symbolizes, or what is the symbol for a soul in the peoples, or what do you the people, the Indian people that live there. I forget what you call it.
Hopi.
Yeah, the Hopi, whatever. Anyway, and the closest I could come up with was a rainbow that kind of was symbolic of their souls. So I put this star. If you take a night exposure of the stars and drag your long exposure and point your camera at the North Star, of the stars circle around the center. So, and I had this picture, so I visualized the stars representing all their souls. And I'm not sure where this is going yet, but I may color those different stars in the rainbow colors, or something. I'm not sure yet, but I made the Pueblo itself look like it's at night.
Right, it does.
And kind of dark, moody, and I put lights in the windows and stuff, so and that steer head I took some pictures of a steer head at the Ghost Ranch. Is that what it's called? The ranch where I got no memory left. The ranch in where the artist, what's her name? Lynn, help me out here.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yeah, Georgia O'Keeffe. Thank you. God, I'm losing it. Anyway, I photographed that steerhead at that ranch thing there. And so I put that in there because that's kind of symbolic of Indians and Indian people and whatever. Anyway, I'm not sure where this is going yet, but it definitely is a kind of a moody looking thing.
It's great.
All right. Gonna get rid of that.
It says oops.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Okay. Now I gotta get back to where we were here. Oh, stop share. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I found one that's different from the ones we used in the email. Let me see if I can share the screen. Okay. This one is called Gecko Smiles.
Oh, right.
And do I need to pin it? Hold on.
I don't think so.
Hold on, I can't see my whole screen, but can you guys see me?
Yes.
Okay.
But I can see the gecko.
Yep.
Is it full screen or?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
No, Lynn, I just see the gecko and okay, there you are.
Okay, I just spotlighted it. Okay. So anyway, this gecko, it's my son's gecko. His name is Coco. And I did it on a dark UArt paper.
Mm-hmm.
And dark and moody, he lives in this little habitat. I should say it's a she. She lives in her little habitat and she is nocturnal. So at night, the light is on and during the day, it's dark. But she's adorable. So I thought I would capture her on dark paper. And maybe it's spooky to some people or moody because it's a reptile. I'd never painted a reptile before. But I gave it to my son to hang over her habitat up in Washington. So that's.
Is there a light that's glowing on her?
Yes, this is taken with the habitat light on.
Okay.
So this would have been.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you. So there's a very bright light on the top of her aquarium. So, but because it's on dark paper, anytime you use a dark surface, it's going to give you that, and it changes all of the colors. When you put a bright color on black paper versus on white paper, it's a completely different color. How many of you guys have worked on dark paper?
I love working on dark paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who said that?
Larry.
Oh, okay. Do you have any to show, Larry?
I could go look.
Okay. While you're looking.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I did an abstract with black paper, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm going to take the spotlights off. Okay.
Well, then you also have that painting of your piano.
Yes.
Not Moody.
I can go grab that off the wall. If anybody else wants to share, I'll go grab a couple off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
DKNY. What is that?
Oh, Donna Karen, New York.
Is that a store or something? Or what is that?
A brand.
A brand? Oh.
Yeah. I got it at a discount place. So I picked up a couple.
Oh, nice.
I'm ready whenever. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and show us?
Yeah, these were handy. So this is on black paper.
See, I lost you.
You better pin her or something.
Okay.
Who's speaking right now?
Larry.
Okay, let me spotlight you, Larry. Okay. Oh, now we see it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, still life.
Yeah, I've been teaching classes on Zoom, and the woman that was in my class, you know, we were kind of just playing around, and I thought we'd do some still life, and I did this one. It's kind of fun.
Definitely.
And then another one that we did that was, gotta make sure that the animals don't jump up and land on my.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, these are all, I make my own paper. So
You
this
do.
is, you know, I put the pastel ground on and then gessoed it. This
Wow.
was an iris in my front yard. And I called this Sisters. And when my sister saw it, she says, "Oh, does that have a home?" And I said, "I call it Sisters. What do you think?"
I love the contrast on
Yeah.
the dark surface. Now, so did you mix acrylic, like black acrylic with your ground?
I use black gesso.
Black gesso. Oh, okay. I've made my own by mixing black acrylic paint with the white or clear gesso.
Yeah, well, I just
Over the
buy
ground.
it black already, so
Oh, nice.
that. And then here's another one I did on black.
Oh my goodness. It's
Oh,
neat.
So I really like the way things turn out on black gesso. I took this at the Madrona Marsh.
Larry,
It definitely gives a mood, you know, when you use
Yeah.
a dark surface.
Yeah,
Larry, did you put the gesso over the ground
yeah,
and you still had the tooth? Huh? Okay.
yeah. Gesso's kind of got a tooth all of its own,
Okay.
and so yeah, I've got more back there, but I won't take up everybody's time.
Okay, well, I found mine off on the wall if you want me to.
I do.
Okay.
Okay, hold on one second. We got quite a few people on now.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
so Larry, let me unpin.
Thank you.
Okay.
Those are beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
They are. Okay, I was in a dark phase for a while. This is, it's hard to see the color because I'm kind of in dim, moody light right now, but this is actually a print of the original.
Okay.
And it's pretty close to the original. But anyway, so this is just on the dark UArt, and I just went through a dark phase, and this one's called The Music Lingers On, because in my house, we have a music room, and everybody grew up playing the piano. My mom was a piano and voice teacher, and the kids had piano lessons every week, and they played every night before dinner. But then they moved away, my mom passed away, and no one played the piano anymore.
Oh,
So I can still hear the music. So that's what's kind of cool about it, but it is moody. And the sunflowers symbolize hope, and then the sun coming through the window, the late afternoon sun. You know, it's kind of like waiting years. So that's.
I love the lace on the windows.
Oh, thank you.
The
It's
bench is waiting for you to play, Lynn.
Yeah.
I do play, but not much anymore. Okay, so that's one. And then the other one, I think a lot of you have seen this one. This is my, it's called,
Yeah.
well, I call it the sheep butts. I'm getting kind of a reflection. This is from Charleston, South Carolina. And these sheep, it was about 100 degrees and the sheep went into a Belgian horse barn to cool off. And I walked in after him and started taking pictures, and the light was just phenomenal, the way we were getting all this dramatic light coming in, streaming in through the windows and the slats in the barn stalls. So I don't know, I had fun with this. It's just all in the dark, no underpainting, none of these. This piano and this one, they don't have any underpainting. It's just straight pastel, allowing some of the black to show through on the paper.
When you say straight pastel, are you using like the sticks or?
Yeah, just soft pastel sticks.
Soft pastel sticks.
Mostly soft, yeah. Maybe some hard for scumbling, but mostly soft.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you. So it's from a plantation. It's called Middleton Plantation Sheep. And that's it. Who else wants to share?
Terrific.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else there who would like to share with us?
Margie's waving her hand.
Margie?
Oh, me?
Oh, wait, Wanda.
I mean, Marty.
Oh, who is?
Good.
Oh, Marty. Hi, Marty. Okay, so we have Marty and Wanda. You guys both want to share?
I have one that I did on black paper, but it was just one I was having fun with. It's very colorful, but it was fun to start with the dark paper. And I have one that's up in our gallery in Newhall, so I can show it to you, but I did another one on dark paper, but this one was kind of fun.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Wow.
I haven't trimmed it or anything. You can see where I tested all the color over there.
It's beautiful.
Love the silhouette.
It's kind of fun. Yeah.
Fun.
Wow, that's beautiful. Chris, that reminds me of one you did with the silhouette of the mountains.
Oh, the one I showed the other day?
Yeah.
Not
great,
quite
Marty.
colorful though. The one I got. Hers is prettier.
Okay, Wanda, do you want to
Sure.
share? Let me spotlight you for really quick.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay. Is that working?
Oh yeah. Oh, lovely. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah. This is my first painting on dark paper. I think it's Pastel Premier. And I didn't know the difference between Pastel Premier and UR or whatever. So I was just trying it. And this is a photo from a magazine or something. I liked how it turned out, but except for the rays of the moon, that was super hard. I don't know, because I wasn't used to how it would cover. And so it didn't do what I wanted to do. That, this is where it ended up. But I was happy about how the pastel went over the rest of the paper. There's no underpainting on this.
Oh wow. What did you learn from painting on dark?
Well, I haven't done it again. so it means that it would take some practice and some, kind of, I think getting used to how it and that kind of paper too. I'm not sure if it's that brand as well, but that splotchy look, you can see my pointer. This part, I went over this several times because it just wasn't coming out. I wanted it soft and it didn't come out soft. So I don't know. I think I have to try to use it more and just kind of see how to use it.
Has anyone else used the Pastel Premier paper that can share about that? It's pretty smooth, I think, in my experience, but maybe doesn't have enough tooth for what you were doing. I don't know, but I think it turned out beautifully.
I did this on Pastel Premier, but a light paper. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay, hold on.
It's very smooth. And it's not a dark. I have one around here on a dark surface that I'll find it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, anybody else have It doesn't have to be on dark paper. It could just be a dark subject or a moody subject, something that evokes your feelings. Is that Robin?
Yeah, it is.
Hi,
Hi. I don't have time to get out my newer stuff, but this one's probably 2 or 3 years old when I was just deciding to go towards pastel.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Ooh.
What a beautiful job you did.
Lovely. Oh, that's
Just when I was starting out, it's on smooth paper, and it's actually the moonlight in the window of these flowers. Try something, you know.
So for the background, did you just use dark pastel or did you?
No, it's dark paper. I think it's Canson or an Italian paper, a Fabergino, something like that. And this one was done at the same time. And
oh wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, I love how the colors pop on that dark background.
Yeah.
There we go. I think I
Wonderful. Wow, Robin, wonderful. This is so fun. It's kind of like when you go to a meeting and you share, but this time we get to share on the screen.
So those hooked me on pastels.
We're glad it did.
Well, thank you.
Robin, later, will you tell us about the library at the end when we do announcements?
If you want, sure.
Yeah, I would love for you to. Okay, let's see. Anybody else?
I've got one.
Okay, Kirk, let me spotlight. Hold on one second. I wish these were in alphabetical order, but. Okay, hold on, let me unspotlight Robin.
There I am.
Okay, here we go. Got it. Oh, wow, it's a big one.
Yeah, this one's, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a restaurant over in Culver City called Dear John's. This is the restaurant bar at Dear John's. Oh, wow. And the night I was there, Jamie Lee Curtis and Jake Gyllenhaal was there. It's kind of a hangout, definitely. Food's unbelievable, but I took this picture and then added the table in the front here in front of the bar.
Have you taken a picture of that back to the restaurant, Kirk?
No, you should see the paintings they have at this restaurant. Mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing.
I think it would be fun, though, to show them, you know, a picture of it or something.
Yeah, yeah. You should go. They have a remarkable collection of art. Remarkable.
Wow, I'm going to write down. Tell me the name of it again.
It's Dear John's in Culver City.
Dear John's. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's unbelievable. Completely unbelievable. And the wait staff is so knowledgeable. It's just fun all by itself. It's just a remarkable place. I think it's got 4 Michelin stars or some crazy thing.
Wow.
It's really incredible. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put that on my list for something special to do.
Yeah.
But you're coming in from Albuquerque?
Yeah, we live in Albuquerque. We moved out here about 6 months ago.
That's what I thought. Okay, good. So you can't go to the restaurant anymore then unless you're back in town.
No, not so much. Yeah.
But you've got some great restaurants.
One I have. Yeah, most of my stuff isn't very dark. This is the darkest one I have.
That's really nice. Very beautiful. Very detailed with all the bottles and wow.
Yeah.
Where are you in the Albuquerque area?
I'm actually in Corrales, if you know Albuquerque at all. We're over where they have all the horses, and I'm down by the river. Yeah,
Nice.
It's really pretty. Yeah.
I got good friends who are in Corrales. And you can see
Corrales
the whole
fun.
plain where the balloons are.
Yep, we had a balloon land in our property
Oh,
during the balloon festival. Yeah, yeah.
oh wow.
So Lynn, I don't have anything dark in pastel, but I have one in pencil.
All right, let's see it. I see something dark and moody on your mantle too, Linda.
Oh, that's just no, that's not something I did.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Nice. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh.
Good job.
I'm trying to figure out how to show it without the glass falling.
That's better. Is that some kind of a cabin there?
Yeah, it's a cabin in the woods.
Oh.
And so there was, you know, it's light and, you know, there's a light going in inside the cabin. And there's snow and
very moody. That's hard to do snow and charcoal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. It's
So
very realistic.
That's my contribution to a dark and stormy night.
Beautiful. The nights are going to get darker and stormier as we get into the fall, right? In the winter.
Oh, yeah.
What is that on the mantle, though? That looks like
that.
Mm-hmm.
That was. It was my grandmother's. And my aunt used to feel sorry because there was only 2 spoons, but 3 kids.
Oh.
And I think she got a print of it from the Art Institute in Chicago. And I was watching some movie with, I think one of the last ones with Audrey Hepburn and, oh God, Sir Laurence Olivier. And the painting was in the living room.
Yeah, it's one of the old masters, isn't it? Wow.
You know, somebody. And I've just always loved it. So I've, when everyone else passed, I just kind of kept it.
We need to find out who that is.
Oh, is
it a Dutch painter? It looks almost like the Dutch.
So. It's, as I move things around and look. Podcast, it looks like Pothast. And I've never figured, I think it's oil, but it could be pastel.
I don't know that name. Does anybody know that name?
But my grandmother had it. I mean, this has got to be 50 plus years old.
Wow.
And I've always assumed, because I've never taken it out of the frame, that she bought it like at the Art Institute. You can buy the Art Institute of Chicago at the museum. They have well-known paintings that they print out, and you could buy prints, or you can also rent art. Like if you want paintings, but you don't want to buy them, you can. They used to, at least, you could rent the painting and bring it at home.
Wow. My sister Laura was actually in charge of that.
Who was?
My sister-in-law.
Oh,
wow.
That was her job. And it was really interesting because they had it so you could take out more than one. You could take out up to 3.
Wow.
And you had to sign all these contracts. And occasionally, not very often, they'd have to have somebody go over and knock on. Oh, hello, you forgot to return your painting.
Oh no. I used to live in Chicago. I practically lived at the Art Institute. I just love it there. The gift shop is so amazing too.
Oh, yes, well, I found one, Lynn. I found a Dark and Moody.
Oh, good.
Anyhow.
Let's see it. Oh, you know what? You must have like a filter on your.
Oh, my filter.
Can you unfilter? Okay, let's see.
How do you do that?
I think you go into your
content.
Choose your video filter.
Choose your video filter.
Go into your video and then go to your video settings.
Screen, photos, iCloud.
Otherwise, we might not be able to see the painting.
Maybe if you just hold it back further.
Yeah, hold it
try that.
Next to your face.
Huh.
That's so weird.
Yeah, the filter's filtering it out.
It's probably got facial recognition software. Not a face.
Anyhow.
Lynn, I found that painting you were talking about earlier that about the mountain scene?
Oh yeah, let's see that.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Okay. Yes, that's the one. Mm, that's Moody. Just the darkness, the contrast, and it's beautiful. Love that. Mm. Well, if you want to add color like Marty did, you can just put a sunset back there. Don't touch it. No, I like it the way it is.
Marty got me beat when it comes to color.
Can you see it, Lynn?
Oh, yes. Let me spotlight you. Hold on a second. How'd you do it? You removed your filter.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can see it. Oh, cool. Okay, tell us about it, Margie. That's good.
This was downtown at the Women's March. And in fact, Linda was down there in a different area. And this is just like 3 or 4 marchers, and then this is a dark area. And this is the buildings behind. And I went with about 3 other women, and we just had a great time marching around. Screaming our heads off.
Oh, the clouds are beautiful too. What a pretty sky.
I was really happy with the clouds. I did those with I have to think about this. Is it Bremen blue? Begins with a B. Anyhow, I was very happy with how the clouds turned out. This is an 8x8 on a Dakota 500 board.
Nice. It's fun doing the Moody stuff. I mean, really, your painting, it's nice if your painting can evoke some kind of emotion. And I think by using the darker surfaces and colors, it makes the job a little bit easier.
You're right.
But anybody else want to talk about that? Or some of your favorite masters, right?
Right.
Oh, Laura?
Yeah, I just want to, I have been kind of neglecting my pastels, but I've been doing some plein air that I might, you know, little studies that I might end up doing in pastel later. Can I share that even if it's not?
Please.
Like, this came out kind of surreal, and I thought it was in the botanical gardens, and they didn't really look like this, but for some reason I painted them like this. So kind of, you know, Halloweeny.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like they're almost like dripping like the Scream faces.
Yeah, that's just the way it turned out. And then the bottoms just got bigger and they kind of stretched out, sort of like a nightmarish.
Oh,
so I thought, well, you know what? I think I'll just leave it the way it turned out. So I thought I'd share that.
it's wonderful. I love the abstract nature of that. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. And I could do this in pastel. So happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah. And that was at South Coast Botanic Gardens?
Yeah.
Oh. We need to go there more often. I love that place for plein air. Maybe Bernard can do a paint out there soon, you know?
Yeah, either the weather is really cold or it was brutally hot that day. You know, and I was sitting on the ground, and I think that's why, because I was sitting on the ground looking up.
Yeah.
And so the trunks kind of got larger at the bottom and elongated.
It's good to get a different perspective, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice.
I have a couple in from Albert Handel.
Oh, okay.
So let's try this.
Ooh, dark and moody in the trees.
And it's called Mysterious Greens.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
I thought it was really cool. I'm sorry. It's called Summer Kaleidoscope.
Summer Kaleidoscope. Which one's the Mysterious Greens?
I think I saw Bigfoot hiding back there.
Bigfoot or Albert?
Yeah. Yeah.
Albert's Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot. I bought my son a sweatshirt that said in big letters, Bigfoot saw me, but nobody believes him.
That's great.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Do you have another one? Okay. What's this one called?
Mysterious Greens.
Oh, that's Mysterious Greens. Okay.
And what's the painter's name?
Albert Handel.
Hamdell.
Painting the Landscape in Pastel. And we have that book in our library.
We do.
Maybe this is time for Robin to make a little plug about the library. Robin,
Yes, hi.
you want to do it now?
That sounds fine.
Okay.
So we have a memorial library that just got open. And what that is books that have been donated from people who have passed and people who are still with us. And so all of you can check out books. We have DVDs. We have hundreds of magazines. And the way it works is that you come to a meeting, you check out a book or whatever you want, and then you return it on the next meeting. And we have a lot of really good books. I haven't even gone through all of it yet, but we have over 150 books, and people like Richard McKinley and Albert Handel and a lot of other people.
Don't we
And
have
the DVDs are great too.
Yeah.
You know,
How many
so,
do we got?
so it's all available to you. Just have to come to a meeting and
Yeah. So they're
check
there in
them.
the church auditorium there where we have our meeting.
Yeah.
There's a door.
Sorry, I didn't get that, but I think you said, do you just come to a meeting? Yes.
They're stored there. The books are there all the time.
Oh, yes, they
Oh.
are.
Did the
Yeah.
shelf get fixed?
Yeah, actually, Mike Ishikawa built us a brand new shelf out of wood with rollers. And so during the meetings, we'll be rolling the cart out so everybody can take a look at it. And I just want to commend Robin and Bob and Kath and everybody who worked on this library. It's absolutely beautiful. My mom was one of the ones who, my dad donated her books. She had many pastel art books because she was a pastel artist. That's Hazen Foles. And then Carol Kearns, who was our treasurer for the Pastel Society, her husband donated many books of hers when she passed away too. And Leandra Lack donated a bunch of books. And anybody who has art books that want to donate, I'm sure, Robin, you'll take some more, right?
Oh, yeah. Just
Yeah.
bring them on in.
Yeah. So it's a
My
great
friend-
resource for our members. So we hope you guys will take advantage of it.
Yeah.
There's a blog on the website right now.
Yeah,
read
you
about
can
it.
see it on the blog.
Yeah.
I didn't hear, what did you say, Stu?
Well, you keep pulling on the cord.
No, I'm never here on this cord, Stu. So don't give me that excuse.
Oh, is that Michelle?
This
Michelle?
is here all the time.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Robin.
Oh, you're welcome. Come check out books, everyone.
Okay. Is anybody else want to share something or talk about some of their favorites?
thought-
Okay, Betty.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't have any pastel. I wanted to see tonight all the fun, scary or moody paintings. And I really like the thought of using the dark paper. That'll be fun to try. But what I do is a lot of times is make books for my grandchildren. And I'm listening, I'm working on one because it's got to get in the mail tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to show it?
So I thought I would show you.
Oh my goodness. That's our first Halloween share. Yay.
Yeah. And these are my grandchildren. I put their picture in, my dog.
That's
They have
fabulous.
wild turkeys up in Walnut Creek, so I put some wild turkeys.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then
Oh,
That's great.
Yeah, this window had opened here, and it's a mirror. And but you
awesome.
Look at this side, it'll be the teeth.
Oh, cool.
Oh my goodness, how clever.
So fun.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness sake.
I turned into that one.
You can publish this, Betty.
Betty, how do the kids like it? How do the kids like them when they get them?
Oh yeah, if they do. You know, I won't be there. I'm going to send it up, but I'm going to have my son open it, and then they sometimes videotape it, and then I see the reaction.
What's the medium that you're using for this?
It's acrylic and collage as well. Some collage.
Now, do you get the? Do you buy the? Do you buy the book of paper? That is adorable. Do you buy the book of paper?
What this is a card book that children have made out of that type of hard pages for young children. And then you tear off the whatever's in the book, and then it's their blank. They'll be just blank, nice and white, and then they're still hard. I juggle them and then work on them that way.
That is the most clever thing I've ever seen. Look at you. Oh my goodness.
Hopefully they'll always have them, keep them, you know. So
show me that last page again with the eyeball. That was cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I kind of like that one.
I think you need to publish this. I really think you need to get a publisher. That would be so cool.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Send that. You're like, send that.
Great.
Betty, do you say you buy an existing book and take out the artwork that's already in it?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you can find a blank book like that so that you wouldn't have to spend all that time demolishing the book.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
they come off pretty easily, and they're like 50 cents at a thrift store or the library. They're really inexpensive. And this one had mirrors in it, so that made it kind of fun.
Oh, well, the mirrors were already in it. Oh, so cool.
They were already, on every page. So.
Oh, you are so creative. Oh my gosh. I'm just blown away. That's just amazing.
Yeah, it's really a fun thing to do. That hair is from a tree, I guess. Something off, just a plant dried up.
God.
Wow. So fun. Thank you. Okay, well, how can anybody top that now?
Oh, nobody can.
I dare anybody to try. No, I'm just kidding.
So,
oh no, but
that's our next theme Thursday. Everybody make a book.
Yeah, okay, that's your assignment. That could be a theme, the next theme. Make a book. Okay, back to pastel. Anybody have any other pastels they want to?
I could show something.
Okay, Jan, and then Larry.
Okay.
I can't find anything in my house, and I thought you were doing a demo, but I do have some flowers that I did on black paper, and it turned out kind of fun.
Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, wow. And Jan, is your show still going on at Destination Art?
Yes, I'm going to have it up through the end of the year.
Nice.
And then we have, that show at Malaga Cove Library is coming down on the 4th. And they're going to have a reception from 4 to 7. November 4th, if you guys want to go to that.
Okay. Jan, why don't you send an email so I can make sure that Lupe puts it on the website?
Yeah, okay.
Send me an email.
All right, thank
you. A lot of beautiful flowers on the black. Has anybody else tried the flowers on black? Because I'm really liking that. I don't think I'm going to try that.
It really came out, I don't know. I kind of like it. I've really sold one like this.
Oh, yeah. And Robin, you had some flowers on black and somebody else did too.
Yeah, Larry had some too.
And Larry too. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Okay, let's see what Larry has. She has something else.
It's not near as cool as the book, but
nothing is.
Oh gosh. The artichoke?
I think this was just black construction paper that I put pastel ground on. And this was also at the Botanical Gardens when they're, I love artichokes,
Oh,
you know, as far as a subject matter.
that is lovely. Look at all the greens. Oh.
Yeah, so the background in the photo wasn't anything, so I just, you know, made it, you know, dark from, you know, the dark paper, and just put dark colors in the background to kind of suggest that there's something in the shadows back there. I like her, I didn't know that we were needing to bring something, or I would have looked harder for more Halloween themed, because I got pumpkins galore in there someplace. And then the other one that I did when I was teaching over at Torrance, one of the men in my class, he had an apple tree, so he brought the teacher an apple.
Oh, that is so cool.
And I took one look at that and I go, well, I'm not going to eat it, but yeah, I am going to paint it.
Yeah.
Oh, the
leaves on it.
So
yeah,
cool.
it was so cool when I saw it. So
Larry, didn't you win an award at the members show, like popular choice for your pumpkins? Or
yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep, it's hanging on the wall. I'm not going to go drag it down. But it's got glass on it, so it wouldn't show up very well anyway. And then one last one. This is also on black paper, but
the kitty.
This is over at the Desert Museum outside of Tucson.
Oh wow!
And they've got their bobcats up there, and I just liked him kind of sitting there in that, just under the thing he was highlighted, and then he had the dark background. So
I love how you have the reds and the orange, so it doesn't have to just be dark cool colors. You've got the dark warm colors in there, which is really lovely.
Yeah, but they're cool warms. You know, the like alizarin crimson and burnt siennas, and there's lavenders back in there too.
That's really nice.
So, like I said, I like working on black paper.
I'd say anybody who hasn't tried it, try it. So fun. Like you said, you took some construction paper and gessoed it. I don't know if that's archival or not, but I guess once you put the ground.
It was the pastel ground. So, but anyway, this may actually be, my students used to give me paper, and I think this one was actually a sanded paper. I don't know what kind it was, but the artichoke was one on construction paper, and I've run out of the free stuff. So
the dark surfaces that I know of are UArt Dark. Canson has a black. Pastel Premier. Who else has a black or dark paper? Do you know?
No, I make my own usually, so I don't know any names.
The same.
Anyway, that's all I got for now.
Nice.
I have an announcement. So really quick, can everybody see this?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, so Joe Mancuso, you all know Joe from the Pastel Society, is having an open house on November 19th and 20th. It's a holiday open studio and sale at his home in Torrance. I went a few years ago. Maybe it was a couple years ago. I can't remember now because of the pandemic, but just a lovely, lovely display of his paintings, and just to go and see him all in one place is amazing. I ended up buying a little one too, which I love. It's a dark and moody one. It's a winter tree. I should go grab that one. Anyway, just wanted to make that announcement for everybody who's in the local Southern California area. If you want to write that down, we'll try to post that also on the website. So anybody else have any announcements or other things they want to share coming up?
That's the one you bought from Joe?
In terms of the theme Thursdays, you know, we're going to have discussions, and also I kind of want people to show their work. you know, at these meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just get there.
I'm pulling Joe's off the wall right now.
Yeah.
You talking like just a general show and tell kind of thing?
Well, with a, you know, a talk in it as well.
Yeah.
I think it makes it interesting.
I mean, to talk about the piece, is that what you're talking about, or have somebody talk?
Well, to talk about the piece that, you know, in the time frame, but also to maybe talk a little bit about materials that you're using and what
Sure.
you like.
Sure, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the one that I bought from Joe.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a little winter. I'm getting a glare, but it's a, there we go. Well, there's a green thing dancing across it, but okay, there we go. Beautiful. Really simple, stark winter scene. It just totally spoke to me because of the emotion of it.
Mm-hmm. So, nice frame on it. Nice frame.
It's a plein air frame.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, the frame's gorgeous.
I'm pretty. I'll put it back on my wall.
For sharing that.
Oh, well, that makes, I have one on my wall I could share.
Right.
But it is a pastel. Let me go get it.
Yeah.
Somebody went to get a painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have something.
Okay.
Well, that's just stunning.
Wow.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah, this is a scene that I encountered one morning out my front door. I live in Southeast Torrance, looking east. One morning, this is what it looked like. And so I did take a couple pictures, and this is just a small, I put this in the show a couple years ago.
That's beautiful. I feel like I saw that.
Yeah, you did see it.
Yeah, that's really lovely.
Yeah.
I love the perspective looking up.
Yeah, and that scene lent itself to doing it with pastel to try and blend the colors of the morning sky. So I've got it under glass, so you're probably seeing a little reflection.
Yeah.
But
really nice.
You know, yeah, and I had some encouragement from some of the people in the Pastel Society that helped me figure out what to leave out of my photo. You know, what to leave out of it, and how to position things slightly differently than just exactly what the photo looked like. Yeah. So anyway, I need to get back into pastel. There are things that you can do with it. I think that with the colors that are especially nice. So I want to share that.
Very contemporary.
Southern California. Very nice.
Isn't it fun to share?
It is.
Kirsty, you look like you're working on something. No?
No, I'm just scribbling in my notebook.
Okay. And you look so comfy there scribbling. Guess you can't do pastel on that comfy couch or wherever you are. That's the only problem with pastel, is it's too messy to do in a comfy place like that. Chris, are you working behind the scenes?
I'm assuming you're talking to Chris Overs.
Yep, Christine Overs. She's probably working behind the scenes there. Anybody else working in their studios? I see Marty's working.
I am.
Betty's working.
Finishing that book.
It's getting kind of cold in my studio to go out there right now to get a heater. I see Marcia's here. Michelle, hello. What about favorite master artists. That was something we talked about in the email. Like, I know Rembrandt, of course, dark. Does anybody have a favorite? The chiaroscura. Too bad Otto's not here. He can talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a painting by Otto that I'll go grab. It is dark. Let me go.
He used to have a workshop called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Did anybody ever take that one?
Oh, no,
I took that one. It was a good one. Yeah, he does a lot of dark paintings like the old masters.
Okay, I'll turn on the lights. That would help.
Here she comes. Found it?
This is not Otto's, but this is Desmond O'Hagan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that looks like it's on dark paper.
Yep. There we go.
Wow, look at those reflections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does a lot of them like that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the
like a photo.
I love the different colors here and across, you know. I think it's just, I saw it laying on the table at Destination Art. I was like, I'd like to buy that.
Oh.
So that's my Desmond.
That's nice.
Now, I did Otto's workshop, I don't know, a year ago when we did this. Remember, does anybody else do that?
No, which was, oh yeah, I did that. I took that one.
I know we had, I don't know, maybe 20 people in the workshop. So is that, I don't think it was black paper, but we did a lot of black scribbling the pastel.
Yeah.
And I hauled it up as a Thanksgiving. It's kind of a Thanksgiving-ish looking thing.
That's right. I remember that. That was fun.
Yeah.
I had trouble getting my background dark. He helped me do it. And now I know how to do it.
Anyway, well, it's kind of dark and moody, but it's Thanksgiving.
Well,
we're all grabbing things off our walls.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, goodbye. You take me off the screen.
I guess we don't want to.
It's way too big.
It's way too big. Yeah,
I like the little square.
Yeah. So
does anybody know who Teresa Sy is?
Teresa Sy.
She taught at Destination Art last year.
Yeah, I took her class at IAPS.
Yeah. I have a painting here that she did that's a kind of a sunset forest river scene that's real moody. I can show you that if you want to see it.
Yes, I want to see it. I love her work.
She does great color, man. Really into color.
Yeah, I took her workshop also, I think, or maybe it was just a demo. I think I just watched her demo. Okay, let's see. Ooh,
Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about Moody.
This is an oil, but she does a lot of pastel stuff.
So much art, so little time.
I know.
True.
And you guys are coming up with a fair amount of dark and moody. It seems like there's a lot of it.
Oh, wait, you got to check this out. Hang on a second.
Chris has
Hey, guys, you got to check it out. I love it.
This is a photograph that I didn't do, but it's pretty weird. Oh, wait, reflection. That's New York City in the background, with a big sinkhole in the harbor and the ocean liner getting ready to go down.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Is that cool or what? Yeah.
One weird mind.
Fun. Fun.
I found a couple more sunsets, dark, moody.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say?
Let's see, Robin.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh.
Wow. Colorful.
Ah. That's very moody.
Ooh.
Where is this?
It is local. It's probably more up at Ventura.
Nice.
Yeah, I would say that. That's one of them. This might be too much of a glare.
Okay,
Yeah.
pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit more. There you go, right there.
How's
nice.
that?
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in Stan Spurlack's workshop, we worked on dark paper too and did some things kind of like that with the color, the sunsets, and it was really, really cool.
We did it with Liz Haywood.
Yeah, I was gonna say Liz. Oh, that reminds me, I have one. We did a lot of dark paper the last day with her. Sunset.
Yeah, I did like 2, I think.
Yes. Does anybody? I have one of those, but I don't know if anybody else does.
I do. I could try and find it.
Okay, I'll grab my.
Oh, here we go.
So like a treasure hunt.
Uh-oh, you got pastel in your hand. Oh, you're not. You're.
Who made it back first? I beat Robin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this was one of the ones from Liz Haywood Sullivan's workshop. So we did the dark paper. That's better. And she wanted us to leave some of the dark paper showing. So there's a lot of it still showing.
Yeah, nice.
So I think Robin's is going to be. Pardon?
Is that the LA Harbor?
Yeah, yeah. When you take the boat out,
Yeah.
there's the little buoy.
It's at the end of the breakwater out there, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, just a little workshop piece. I only framed it because my niece saw it and she wanted it. So she's getting that.
Hey, Lynn, I've got one from the workshop too.
Oh, let's see. Hold on.
You able to see it?
Oh, okay. Wait, let me spotlight you. Oh, yeah. Nice. Yes.
Oh, that's really cool.
Very moody.
Wow.
Very
Beautiful. Beautiful. That was a fun workshop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this was in Shaver Lake.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine has a cabin, and I took pictures while we were on the balcony, the deck outside their house. So that was pretty cool.
You're dark and moody, right? Oh, there you go. Now you.
Yeah, I was. Well, I'm always dark and moody. I don't. Maybe I should turn. Okay.
Is Robin back? Oh no, she's not back yet. She went to find a painting, I think.
You know, it's those sunsets. I'm afraid they're going to look candy and fake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you look at the colors and you go, oh, if I paint that, no one's going to believe they're real.
Yeah.
As in 90% of pastel paintings.
Yeah, well.
I thought of something that I have but I'll show you guys after Robin gets back because I know she wants to go first.
Well, she's not here yet, so go
You're
ahead.
not, oh,
No,
there she comes. Okay. You're next, Chrissy. Hi, Robin. Okay.
She doesn't know what we just did, so it's great.
Hi, Robin.
I'm back.
Okay, let's see.
Well, it's not Liz's. I found another one that it's Moody.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
Ooh, the greens.
It was a dark and green night.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool.
Is that a forest scene?
It is. It's a forest scene.
Wow, that's cool.
Robin, how does your are we looking at you through a camera that keeps moving?
I don't know why it follows me.
Like
your phone?
Well, no, because I'm watching it dolly back. Or, I'm like, who's moving her?
Phone?
It's like, I mean, I could do that, but that's not.
I think it's a Zoom setting.
Oh,
because
okay.
It's a Zoom setting. So I don't know why it follows. And then
cool.
it moves on it. It moves on its own too.
You're right. That's a Zoom setting that's in the latest update. That's right.
It's cool, huh?
Yeah.
That's beautiful, Robin.
Oh, well, thank you. It's Moody.
Okay, Kiersey, I'm gonna get you up here.
That's enough.
So I didn't think that I had anything that I painted that was themed dark, but I actually did it. It's a workshop piece that I did with Susan Kuzmitsky. I did it on Zoom.
Oh,
this had to have been, oh my gosh, last year now in August. So I didn't finish it, but it's a still life.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
So you can't see it. It looks really terrible, but like.
Oh, that's beautiful.
that is gorgeous.
Really wonderful.
So I do need to finish it. I need to finish it.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
But
look at the reflections.
I wish you could see like the detail in it because you can't see it on here. It looks really bad. But yeah, that's what I was doing.
Great.
I have a feeling we all have a pile of paintings I do that are just not finished.
Oh, I have such trouble finishing everything.
That's the new workshop. Bring all your unfinished paintings and let's help you finish them.
Yeah.
I was going to let everybody know that we have next month Rodolfo in November. Help me with his last name, everybody.
Rivademar, Rodolfo Rivademar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who is that?
He's an interesting guy who hangs out with Bernard and Larry Manning, and they go places, paint.
Oh, so they're part of a Romeo club.
He's in the California Art Club. He's often in the gold medal show. He's a very, very good painter.
A real good painter.
Yeah. And what is he going to be at a theme Thursday, Margie, or a meeting?
He's going to be at I want to say a theme Thursday, and it's on, I believe, trees.
Oh, okay.
And because these beautiful archways, kind of vignettes a lot of his work.
So we'll let everybody know about that. You'll get an email about it then.
Yes.
Coming up. So we only have one theme Thursday in November, correct? Because of Thanksgiving being the second one?
Yeah, we have just one, and then we're taking off for Christmas and for Hanukkah.
So just one in December then as well. So the second?
There's not one in December.
There's not a theme Thursday in December?
No, let me double check. I'm almost certain there isn't.
Okay, so just one in November then, and we'll be taking a little break. Okay, well that makes sense because we're all going to be out there trying to put on the holidays, right? And painting our Christmas cards and Hanukkah cards and Kwanzaa cards and everything else. Okay. And then the next meeting.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, is actually on Thursday, November 10th.
Okay, November 10th.
And our holiday meeting, as Lynn can tell you, is on November 12th.
And that's the in-person.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Everyone who wants to bring a treat for that day will be greatly welcomed. I was really bummed because I wanted to bring this pizza guy out, but it was going to cost $1,000. And I thought probably not going to do it.
All right. But it is our holiday meeting. So we will have our meeting and we'll have a demonstrator, and our demonstrator is Kathleen Wheel.
Correct.
And it's in Redondo Beach at our UMC. And then we'll have our holiday luncheon party afterwards. So you'll be getting a notice about that pretty quickly.
Okay.
What's that date again?
The 12th.
November 12th, Saturday.
Okay.
10 o'clock in the morning with socializing starting at 9:30. And then lunch following the meeting at noon. And then November 10th, which is the Thursday before that, is the next theme Thursday. And then I know Margie's going to be lining up Theme Thursday folks for next year too. Gosh, it's going to be 2023.
Yeah, 2023.
Wow.
I was just thinking the other day how freaked out we all were at Y2K.
I know. Oh, it was 23 years ago.
What? Oh. Well, there's probably one person in this group who doesn't remember that.
Yeah. No names. But,
no names.
Yeah. Wait till Y3K.
I don't think any of us have to worry about that one.
Oh boy.
Lynn, I found one more that's a little more apropos for the season.
All right, let's see.
It was hanging on the wall right behind me.
Oh my gosh.
But and I'll have to stand back to show it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's so cool, Larry. There you go.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What medium is that?
It's pastel.
Oh.
He's staring right at us.
Yeah, this was an owl that again over at the Desert Museum over in Tucson, and he was actually on the handler's arm, and I really didn't want to paint the handler's arm, so I put him more in his medium there, which is at night, and he's got a little mouse in his foot.
Oh wow.
This is one of my earlier I'm trying to get it so that not too much glare. It's behind glass. It's one of my earlier pastels that I did.
It's really great.
Very cool.
So,
it's hard to forget those eyes.
Yeah. I think it's a barred owl. Because he had a lot of little blinds on him. And I think that's a barred owl.
Didn't his mom tell him it's not polite to stare?
Well, all birds kind of do that. Anyway, that's a little more theme for the
Halloween. Yeah.
Wow. Marty, what are you working on back there? Is this your 30 and 30? You're still doing your 30 and 30?
31 and 31. Yes, I am. I am working. Man. I'm working on a wave picture. I've just done the underpainting. This is the wave.
Oh wow!
And
really I've been crank them out.
How big is that?
It's just a little 6x6.
Okay.
So it's easy to do a 6x6 a day because there's not a lot of paper to cover.
You know, if you haven't done a 31 and 31, you should try it. I did it years ago in September. I think it was 30 and 30 because September only had 30 days, but October has 31. So it's really a good discipline to do that. Right, Marty?
It is. I feel like I'm painting faster, and I'm trying different boards and techniques, and I'm really into Dr. P.H. Martin. Is that backwards?
Yeah.
Is that
I have
backwards?
Oh,
no, it's right. Dr. Martin.
Okay.
Dr. Martin.
Dr. P.H. Martin's. I've been using these hydrous watercolors for the underpainting. Where's the light?
Yeah.
And it just gives these really vibrant colors. So been having a lot of fun with those.
Yeah.
Are you applying those? Are you putting them in like a container and applying with brush, or how are you doing that, Marty?
So I'll take you in my bathroom. I literally have been just using this little tiny lid.
Oh, cool.
You don't need a lot of paint. I put like a drip on there, and then I add a lot of water in there, and sometimes I mix them. And like, this is my palette. I'm so lazy. And I've been using just this little Lang nickel. It's a 1-inch brush to apply it. Super easy.
I remember in school, all the people who were doing airbrush, those were the paints that they would use.
Oh, because they're so thin?
Yeah, that's why Otto uses them. He thins them out with water, and he used them for airbrushing. Yeah, they're really bright and nice.
I have an airbrush. I used to do a little, I never knew about these though, but I used to do murals, and I would airbrush with them. But I did not know about those, but I got them. Actually, I won an honorable mention for a watercolor that I did, and they gave me those. So I was very excited.
So cool.
Yeah.
What was that Dr. Martin thing?
Dr. P.H. Martin, you want to see it? Hold on, let me find it. Here it is.
It comes in a circular, right? It comes in a circular.
Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when it's all together. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So they all sit. So it has actually a little palette underneath that you can use, but I don't really use it because I would have to carry this whole thing everywhere.
Yeah.
But they're really fun because they're so bright. And so I've been using them under all these little 6x6s and 8x8s that I've been doing, because it works really well on a gesso or pastel ground, primed panel. So I've been enjoying it.
Very cool. And there's so many different, like I did a gouache underpainting today on my plein air piece of the cliff PV, and it took a little extra time to do the gouache, but again, you get this really bright underpainting that then did you water down the gouache? Because gouache typically you almost use it thick like oil paint. Did you water it down? I watered it down. Okay, so I'll show you. Here's
her underpainting looked pretty cool, man.
I could have left it as a gouache painting, I think, but I don't know if you can see that. Wait, hold on a second. Let me try to spot. Me? Why do I see me? Okay, let me unspot that. Okay. Okay. Put it in front of you. Okay. Oh boy, that's hard. That's reflecting. Oh, that's you painting.
That's one of the pictures from the Facebook, right?
No, this was
when you guys went on that painting trip last month or earlier.
It's really just reflecting. Oh wait, it just went away. Okay, hold on. I had it a minute ago. Oh yeah. Now you can kind of see that's neat. Oh, that's really neat. The bright gouache underpainting. So that was before you started painting with pastels? Right. Yeah. That's great. So that was this morning, but the gouache is just beautiful. It takes a little more time, but it's so bright and pretty, and you can put a lot of water or a little water. I mean, it's watercolor. It's just opaque watercolor, basically. Yeah. Yeah. That's neat. Anyway, I never thought of using that, but it's true. It's a brighter color because you have to mix white with it. I don't use white with it. No, I mean if you're painting with gouache, you use white to
to mix the colors because the colors are pure orange or pure yellow.
Oh, you mean if you're doing it just straight gouache?
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, but when I do it as an underpainting, I don't put any white with it.
No, and so it's really bright colors.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think it's Terry Ford. Remember Terry Ford at IAP said she doesn't use any white in her underpainting either. She just uses pure color.
Yeah.
I did something in gouache at the Manhattan Pier. Well, I did a sketch and then I came home, and I can show that if we're talking about gouache.
I'm prepping this. This was my prep for tomorrow's painting. I like to do the watercolor before the night before.
Yeah, there was a lot of activity at the pier.
Oh,
so that's my sketch.
Love it.
And everybody always paints the structure at the end of the Manhattan Pier, and I wanted it to be in the picture, but I wanted it to be more about all the activity and the people on the beach. So I'm not done with this. There are going to be more figures, but I did it with gouache at home.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I'm not done yet. That's just a really rough, but I wanted to be just really kind of not worried about making the ocean really pretty, just getting the idea. And there's going to be a lot more of these little figures.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people watching. So, I can go back and more carefully do it, but a lot of times I think the composition is hard to get something that's interesting. So that was my goal.
Mm-hmm.
There's two people here.
Yeah, they're nice. Nicely done.
Yeah, and it gives the feeling that was down there that particular day. So anyway, we all do what kind of reflects what we see in the picture. And that's the fun of art.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody else have anything to share? We're nearing the end of our time, if you can believe it. This has been really fun for everybody to kind of jump in and show what they're working on, and a little bit different. I mean, Theme Thursday began by just everybody painting together because it was during the pandemic and we couldn't be together. So everybody painted together in their studios, and then we started having demonstrators and having share time. So really Theme Thursday can be whatever we want it to be, and it can be different every week. So I love having topics. If you guys have ideas for topics, please let Margie know. Even if you don't want to be a guest demonstrator or a host, you might have a fantastic topic that we haven't thought of. So please keep those ideas flowing and coming to us. And
I like the idea of painting along together. That's fun.
Yeah. That's what we did in the beginning.
But I mean, everybody kind of works on different things. So
yeah,
it's kind of hard if one person's, leading it and doing a certain subject. Not everybody wants to do that particular subject, but.
Well,
but like when you were drawing your donkeys.
Yeah, I know. I was drawing my donkeys. And the topic could just be paint. Like in the beginning, we just painted whatever. And then we went around and kind of looked at what people were working on.
Yeah, yeah.
So we could do that again. I think we should sprinkle that in every once in a while because that gets people working.
Yes.
Right.
Of animals and birds being a theme.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's so
many birds.
Like the owl that you just showed us. It really got me. I thought that was just great.
Yeah, I think a bird one would be cool.
About the Dr. Martin.
Dr. P.H. Martin?
Yes. Dr. P.H. Martin.
I didn't hear, what did you say?
I said, I was laughing. I left off the PH. Anyhow, have you also tried the spray, the liquid spray?
I have them, but I don't use it for like this kind of a thing. Are you talking about, is it watercolor or are you talking about ink?
It's an ink spray.
Yeah, I have those, but I don't know how to use them in like, I haven't really used them in this kind of a, have you used them?
Yeah, I really enjoy them.
Because it kind of goes everywhere.
Well, you can control the amount that spits out, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. But are you using it vertically, like on an easel, or down on a flat?
No, I've used it actually very lightly on a vertical easel, but I've gone in, I've used it like for snowflakes.
Oh.
And
what color?
Pardon?
What, like a white color? Oh, I don't have white.
I've used it for rain, like sleets of rain.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun messing around with it. And I was just going to throw that in, that maybe you'd want to try it sometime.
That's great. Yeah. Do I have white? Actually, I do have white. There is a white but it's not a spray. It's on the droppers. These are droppers, but it is a white. I didn't even realize I had a white. I haven't used it.
You know what? I think another fun topic, Margie, might be like going to people's studios and have people show us what they have in their studios. They do that in the magazine sometimes.
Oh, you mean like Marty seeing that big table full of pastels in the background?
So like you could see the kind of like tips and techniques and ideas that people do to set up their studios. And like I saw that she had those inspiring statements on her board, and I have some on my wall that I cut out of paper and put on the wall. And it would be fun to do a studio tour.
Yeah.
A progressive studio tour.
Want to come up to Camarillo?
Yeah, we could do it on Zoom. So anyway, think about that for maybe after the first of the year.
That's great.
It'd be fun.
Wrap it up, Lynn. It's 8.
Okay, you guys. This has been really fun.
Thank you
all for sharing. Keep on painting. Try the dark if you haven't tried it.
Go toward the dark, everyone. Go toward the dark.
Go toward the dark, and have a happy Halloween, everyone.
Yep. Hey, you too.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.